Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ask Alex. I'm Alex Corona with Here to Serve Real Estate out of Kentwood, Michigan. Today's questions seem to be focused on inspections, so without further ado, let's get started. First question comes from Matthew in Kentwood, Michigan. Matthew says, Alex, how can I be protected from issues that I don't notice as an unexperienced buyer? Well, Matthew, one of the things that would be covered in the purchase offer would be a little box that the realtor would check off that covers inspections. Meaning if you checked it off that you would want inspection completed. And that would give you a certain time frame to get those inspections completed. If any issues arose from the inspection, you could either end up having them taken care of yourself, negotiate with the seller, or walk away from the deal if it's just something that would be too much of a hassle for you. Secondly, in my company, we have a great relationship with a series of contractors that can actually get out to the home quickly, determine what repairs are needed, if any. So hopefully that helps you out there, Matthew. Next question comes from Susan in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Susan writes, what happens if the home does not pass the lender's inspection? Well, Susan, this does happen from time to time. Part of a lender's contingencies, I guess you would call them, or lending contingencies. You can kind of customize that little area there. You know, you can, for what type of loan, the length of the loan, and what interest rate. So if the interest rate that you wanted to acquire you can't achieve, obviously you can walk away from the deal. Or if the lender's inspection, for example, if the home is not going to pass inspection, then obviously it's not going to pass the loan process. So one of the things you can do is, again, just like your regular home inspection, you can get a licensed contractor to do the work for you. You can have the seller do the work. You negotiate to both do half. There's several choices you have, or you can walk away from the deal. Just recently, I myself, with my buyers' clients, had a home they were looking at. The FHA inspector was concerned that the garage had a little bit too much of a lean to it. The retaining wall next to the garage he felt was starting to fall apart. So he didn't say that it was going to fail inspection, but he did want a letter from a licensed contractor stating that those items would be usable. And I was able, with the relationships from the contractors that I mentioned before, was able to get a licensed contractor out there immediately, have him check over the garage, the retaining wall, and he did come to the conclusion that the garage and the wall had several years of use, and he was able to write me up a letter, and I was able to get it to the inspector, and we were able to expedite the process of inspections and move forward. So hopefully I answered you guys' questions today. Make sure you keep sending them questions to me. My email address is at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for watching Ask Alex, and I hope to see you soon.